Today, I have to build a security house in 10 seconds, 2 minutes, and 10 minutes. Then at the end, I'm gonna test each of them against the boss to see if my building skills were able to protect me. Starting off with the 10-second build. So we're gonna have to build a security house that can withstand 10 zombies, which is gonna be really hard considering we only have 10 seconds. But let's gather some materials like stone, lava, webs, and of course, TNT. All right, I think I'm ready to build this thing. All right, let's get in position and let's start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Okay, we gotta go just like this. Put that there. Build a door. Put some roof on there. Put a lever, some TNT. Yeah. And then we'll get some cobwebs. And all that is 10 seconds. This is absolutely the worst security house ever. What is this? Well, I guess that's what happens when you only get 10 seconds to build. Anyways, let's go to this chest, get our 10 zombies out, and we're gonna try and survive these things right now. Okay, well, the 10 zombies are spawned in, so let's go in survival mode and let the challenge begin. Okay, our goal is just to survive, not even to survive for a certain amount of time. But it looks like the cobwebs are working pretty good. Let's just go inside here and, I mean, this is kind of safe. The zombies can't really get to me in here. Hey, guys. And now that they're all standing right out here, we can just go here and pull this lever and get the heck out of here. And all that is about to blow. Whoa! Okay, that just killed most of the zombies. I'd call that a success, actually, considering we only had 10 seconds to build that thing. But don't leave yet. That was only the 10-second security house. The next builds are going to be so insane. Alrighty, and now we have to build the 2-minute security house. And let's see what our security house is going to have to defend against. Let's just open this up, and it looks like we're gonna have to defend against 2 iguana kings. Oh my gosh, that is a huge step up. This is what an iguana king looks like, and we're going to have to build a security house that can stop 2 of these guys. Well, we have 2 minutes, so I'm actually pretty confident we'll be able to. And also, I've actually hidden some secret modded items under this chest. Look at this. We have a sentry, a security camera, a mine, and a ton more super cool stuff. So we're gonna grab all of this. And oh man, I am feeling a lot more confident. Let's just get into position and start building. I do not want to waste any time. 3, 2, 1, and let's go! Okay, so I'm gonna start by building a much bigger box because with our extra time, that's gonna prove to be very useful. But we still do have to be careful because 2 minutes is not that much time. And actually, I can just use some commands to build this a lot quicker. If I type / walls iron block, look at that. It just made that all in just a few seconds. Using commands is gonna help us a lot to save time on this build and the 10-minute build, but let's get back to building. So I'm gonna put a door right here that's actually a keypad door, which allows us to set a custom password, and the only way to open the door is to enter the password in just like that. And here we go. This is gonna be our security house's inside, and it's gonna be protecting a bunch of diamond blocks. Okay, we should probably stop placing those. We're wasting time. We gotta get to building some defenses. And one of our modded items is actually called a sentry, which when a hostile mob goes by it, it turns on and starts shooting it just like that. So we're just gonna place a bunch of these all around our home. And this is going to do a ton of damage to those iguana king bosses, and hopefully it will be able to keep us safe. There we go. That looks pretty good. And next up, we're gonna put some mines all around our house. And if you don't know what a mine is, here, I'll actually just show you. Let's place one right here and place a zombie on top of this, and watch this. Boom! It just blows them up like that. But we do have to be pretty careful with these because we don't want to accidentally set one off ourselves. So just a huge minefield like this should be pretty good. And then I've got these electrified iron fences, which will send an electricity shock to anything that touches it. And once again, we're just gonna place these all around the perimeter of the house. And I'm also gonna put some dispensers down right here that are filled with a bunch of fireballs. And we're gonna be able to shoot these from the safety of our own security house. Look at that. The front of our house looks so cool. I even put some reinforced glass here. But we are definitely running low on time, so last but not least, I'm gonna add another security measure of a bunch of custom fire TNT just down here. And just in case everything goes wrong, we'll be able to flip this lever right here, and it should be able to finish off the iguana kings in this chest. And our 2 minutes is up. That means we get to test this security house. But let's just take a second to admire this house. This is infinitely better than the 10-second security house over here. I mean, this thing is just a big hole in the ground at this point. And despite despite how powerful these two Iguana Kings are gonna be, I'm pretty confident we will be able to succeed. So let's just place these guys right here and let the challenge begin. Okay, this is actually going really well. Look, that guy got exploded by one of the mines and they're being kept out from all of these electric fences. And look at our turrets. They're all just blasting him. Oh, you are so done for, Mr. Iguana King. But wait, where did they go? And wait, what? They're right there. Oh, shoot. How did that even happen? Okay, we gotta be careful. Let's get inside this house. Put the passcode in. Oh, I'm on fire. What? Oh, no. Okay, I'm still alive and I still have a few hearts. Where are the Iguana Kings? It looks like one of them died. I guess he exploded. But where's the last one? This is not good. Okay, I have one heart right now and it looks like the Iguana King is just chilling in that hole right there. Wait, let's just try and get a closer look. Hopefully he doesn't attack me and uh-oh, he's coming over here. This is so cool. Look at all my turrets shooting him. He's just losing health constantly. He's trying to get over to me, but he's just burning in all of that fire. I'm pretty sure those fire TNTs exploded even when I didn't pull that lever. Okay, this would actually be a pretty good time to make it inside of our house. Let's just put this passcode in and walk inside. Okay, do not step in the fire. And look at the boss bar at the top of the screen. The Iguana King is just constantly losing health outside my house. I'm just sitting here in safety with my single heart about to win this 2-minute challenge. And a minute later, the Iguana King just died right outside my house. Let's go. That was, I mean, I wouldn't say easy, but it worked. But don't leave yet. We have the most insane security house coming up right now. You're going to have to see it. And now it's time for the 10-minute build. This is gonna be so fun. Look at the chest. This thing is a high-tech security chest. There must be a crazy boss inside of here. Let's take a look. And oh no, there is a Nether Scourge boss in here and a Ferris Ratna boss. If you guys don't know what these are, I'm gonna show you real quick. We're gonna have to defend our security house against these two monstrosities. Look at these bosses. Okay, this is not gonna be easy. The Nether Scourge is the king of the Nether and the Ferris Ratna is the knight of the overworld. So we're basically dealing with two dimensions here. But because it's an even more insane build, I've hid a chest under here with even more insane custom modded items. Look at all of this new custom stuff in here. Let's just grab all of this. And honestly, let's just get to building. Let the 10 minutes start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, the timer has begun and we're just gonna get right to building. Now, my plan for this is I actually want to make a pretty cool looking house, but I also want to make sure all the defenses are mixed into it really well. So once again, we're gonna use some commands to quickly build the base of it. So here we go. We got a nice box right here, and then I'm gonna make a little archer tower up here. And check this thing out. We're gonna put some walls all around here just to keep us safe while we use this archer tower and shoot at our enemies. And speaking of shooting, look at what we have for this round. Not only are we gonna have defenses, I have a minigun to help us shoot the bosses. Look at this. Okay, this might be a little overkill, but I love miniguns, so it should be pretty cool. Anyways, let's get back to building, because even though we have 10 minutes, we still want to be careful with our time. So you can kind of see what I'm going for here. It's kind of like a castle. And actually, we can make it look more like a castle by adding some little pillars right here. And oh yeah, look at that. I would not want to attack this if I was a boss. But now we can get back to adding some more custom modded security defenses. And next up, I'm going to surround the house entirely with a bunch of lasers. Look at that. When you connect two laser blocks just like this, it creates a laser just like that. And we can also put alarms on top of these. This way, if a mob walks into it, it'll set off the alarm just so we know that our base is being attacked. This is so cool. And it's gonna look a lot better when this entire thing is surrounded in lasers. And 1 minute later, our entire house is surrounded with this. Oh my, this just leveled up by about 1000%. But anyways, let's get to using some more of our modded items. And next up, we have this stuff called fake water. And if you don't know what that is, here, let me show you. So this may just look like normal water, right? Well, it's not, because if we were to go in survival mode and jump into this, we take a bunch of damage. And it's basically just poisonous water that looks normal, but the bosses are just gonna walk into it thinking it's normal water, and they're just going to take a lot of damage. Ow! And here we go with some commands that only took 20 seconds. Now, our entire house is completely surrounded with this fake water. This alone might just kill those bosses, because this stuff does so much damage. And to get across, I'm gonna make a little path for myself made of the complete opposite thing, fake lava. Now, this looks like lava, but if I were to go in survival mode next to it and jump in, it actually heals you. Look at that. I am regenerating health while in lava. This is a super cursed image. That'll actually be pretty helpful too. In case I take a little damage, I can just jump in there and heal right back up. Okay, so for our next modded security defense, we have two new different types types of mines. Because over here, on the 2-minute build, the mines proved to be very effective and ultimately killed those 2 Iguana Kings. And these mines are even more powerful. Like here, let me show you with a zombie. So if a zombie happens to walk onto this mine just like this, yeah, it just blows him up like that, like a very, very big explosion. That is way bigger than the explosions over there. And then we also have this thing called a IMS. And if a zombie happens to walk next to this, well, you're gonna see what happens. It basically shoots this thing up and yeah, it just flies and kills. I don't even know how to describe that. It's just big explosions. That's all you need to know. Let's place some of these things around. And just to make sure those explosions don't completely annihilate this island, we're gonna replace all the grass blocks around here with reinforced grass blocks. And basically, these will not be able to explode from explosions, meaning the floor will stay nice and flat. Now we're gonna add some security cameras around this place so we can see what's going on from the very inside of the house. And we're just gonna connect all of these up to this camera monitor just like this. Let's test if we can look at these security cameras. And oh yeah, look at that. This works. This is so cool. We have 5 different security cameras that will be able to view our entire base. And look at that. It's me right there. I can see myself from the security camera. Okay, we are wasting time. Let's get back to building. And speaking of time, we are getting pretty low on time. So we gotta finish this up quickly. We're gonna put 2 security doors just like this and put the passcodes in. And yep, they work. Let's go inside here and we need to get some ladders now. We'll just put these right here and look at those. These are some cool modded reinforced ladders. Okay, so we'll be able to climb these up just like that and use our minigun up here to shoot all of the bosses that we have to defend our base against. And then we'll make a room right here and put ladders up to the top of this tower. And we'll be able to do the same exact thing up on this tower. And right here, we're gonna add an armor stain with this super cool custom rainbow armor. And we'll even put a chest right here and fill it with a bunch of normal golden apples. There we go. We'll also put our minigun in here along with a bunch of ammo. All right, that looks pretty good. I think we're ready to go and defend our house against these crazy bosses in this chest. Oh man, I guess let's just take these things. The timer is up. And oh man, let's just place these things down. This is so bad. Okay, I'm gonna start this inside of the house because I do not even want to see those things in survival mode. All right, the challenge begins now. We are going in survival mode. Okay, let's grab our stuff really quickly. I already hear explosions outside. All right, let's grab all of this armor. Give me that. Let's put this on and oh, that is really OP. Let's eat these golden apples up, get a little bit of health, and let's go defend our house. Come on, security house. How are the defenses doing? Oh, this is not going good. Whoa, we're gonna get exploded from this thing. What is that scream? This is very, very scary. The water is leaking on. What? I can't even get inside my house. The deadly water is somehow leaking off of it. Okay, let's just eat golden apples and try and stay safe. Oh, this is going a lot worse than I thought it was. Let's just use our minigun and start to shoot this thing. Come on, Mr. Nether Scourge. You need to die. Oh, this thing actually does a bunch of damage. Oh, but wait, the Ferris Rotnot is waking up. Come on, we're gonna eat these golden apples. I'm gonna try and get back inside the house where it's a lot more safe. Okay, let's just go here, open this door, type the passcode. Come on. And there we go. We are safe inside of here. Let's get back up to our archery tower because that's actually a pretty good place to be able to shoot these guys down. There he is. Okay, he's just jumping up in the air. Come on, let's get a little more damage done on this guy. And we'll even try and shoot this Ferris Rotnot. It's not really doing any damage though. Man, I'm really happy we got this armor and minigun. This is a lot more helpful than if we were to not have it. Come on, just die. I need to do a lot more damage to this guy. Oh my gosh, I have the wither effect. Okay, I gotta get outside the house so I can get a better shot at these guys. Oh, and wait, I just remembered we have this lava right here. We can actually just sit in this and regenerate our health. Oh my gosh. And look, this guy is dying in the deadly water. Come on, let's finish him off. He is so low on health. And come on, 3 health. Yes, we just killed him. Let's go. Look at all the stuff you dropped. Wait, can we pick the stuff up? What is this? He gave me a Demon Buster gun in this super cool Eternal Hunger chest plate. Oh my gosh, that looks scary. Okay, let's kill this Ferris Rotnot and win the challenge. Now, the thing is, my bullets actually kind of bounce off this guy and don't really do damage. So we're gonna need to somehow shoot this guy from behind. How are we gonna do this? This is not gonna be easy. Okay, I think what we'll do is wait for him to do an attack and get his axe stuck in the ground, and then we can shoot him from behind. Yeah, that works. And wait, I was just looking at my inventory, and we have this sword right here. Maybe that dropped from that Nether Scourge we killed. Wait, let's try and hit the Ferris Rotnot with this. Come on, mister, stay still for a second. Let me eat that. Come on, and let's go behind this guy and hit him. And oh my, we just one-shot that thing with this sword. Whoa, this is insane. Oh, well, I guess we just won the challenge. And if there's one thing we learned, the 10-minute security house is definitely a lot better than the 2-minute security house is definitely better than the 10-second security house. What even is this? There's not even anything here. Let's just get rid of this island. It is a disgrace to humanity. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching the video. And if you want to watch another video, make sure to watch the video on the screen. Oh my gosh, my game is loud. There is so much TNT. Yeah, just watch the video on the screen. Bye.